Okay guys, welcome. First workout video here. Really wanted to do something for you guys, something to keep your practice, to keep you moving even though we're stuck at home. It's super important to find that self-care, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, take a little bit of this workout or do the whole thing. Just make sure to really take some time for yourself, whether it's just your breath or doing an exercise or two here. I'm gonna take this first workout to not use any props so you don't have to stress about that. If anything, just find a yoga mat or something soft to lie down on so it's comfortable for you. And we are gonna start just lying down on your back. Let's start to find your Pilates breath here. Let's start with hands around your ribs, thumbs in the back, forefingers in the front. Starting to take a nice big inhale, breathing into your thumbs and into your back ribs. And then exhaling through your front ribs. Feel them try to knit together. Let your waist become smaller, fingertips closer together. A few like that. Big inhale, breathing into your thumbs, into your back ribs, think widening. And then exhaling all the air out to empty. Very end of that exhale, you'll start to feel your belly button draw in towards your spine, and you're turning on the deepest layer of your abs here, those transverse abdominals that wrap around your waist like a corset. We're gonna go for one more big breath. Just let yourself melt and relax to the floor below you. And then lower your hands to the front of your pelvis. Make a diamond shape. So thumbs to your belly button, forefingers to your pubic bone here. And you start to add in some pelvic tilt to that breath. As you exhale, low abs draw in away from your thumbs to scoop and tuck that pelvis towards you. Inhale to release that. Stick your tail out away from you, finding that neutral pelvis here. Enough to fit the size of a blueberry under your low back. You exhale, scoop to tuck, you squish that blueberry, you inhale to release, stick that tail out. Just a few gentle rocks, see if you can still make it a warm up for those low abs here. Feeling those low abs not just pull in, but they widen across your stomach. Use your thumbs for feedback with that. Let's go for two more. Beautiful, we'll take those arms by your side to start, and let's progress those tilts into your first bridge. So on your exhale, you scoop, tuck that tail, peel your hips off to the ceiling, one bone at a time here, and let's just freeze at the top for a second. Can you find your pubic bone higher than your hip bones here? Feeling your sits bones wrap in towards your inner thighs, so you're finding a nice squeeze to the smile line of your cheeks. Giving yourself a big inhale at the top. Exhale to close your ribs, and you bone by bone melt your spine all the way down. Let your tail relax at the bottom. You find that neutral, and then you scoop to lift right back up. Let's go for a few here. Really taking advantage of warming up into your glutes, but really also as well as articulate through that spine. Massage it out. Your spine might be a bit sticky, especially if we're sitting around a bunch right now. So take advantage to smooth it out. Let's go for three more. If you feel good, maybe taking those arms to the ceiling, a little less support. For two. Last one. Holding at the top here, let's find your pelvic tilts again. Sticking your tail out, you relax your glutes to the floor. Squeeze, scoop to tuck, you lift right back up. Your ribs are frozen in space. You lower halfway, you squeeze to lift. Lower and lift. You're here for 5. Finding those low abs, scoop to lift for 4. For 3. 2. Last one, find the top, big inhale. Exhale, bone by bone, melt yourself all the way down. We're gonna progress this here into some marching. On your exhale, scoop to lift those hips right back up. From here, you're going to shift your weight over towards your left leg. Can you float your right leg up to tabletop? Lower it back down, and you switch, shifting to the right, left leg floats up. We're gonna continue this simple marching here. A good guide, taking hands to your hips. We wanna make sure that those hips don't shift at all. So you're not just warming up to the back of your hips, your abs are gonna help. Find the pressure in your heel. Let that get into your glute a bit more. Let's go for 2 more sets to each side. Bridges are my enemy. You're gonna notice my hips do not go that high. Use your breath to help you. Let's hold this next one here and freeze. Let's start to pulse your hips up an inch, down an inch to the ceiling, little pulses. Squeeze into that glute. Maybe right leg reaches to the ceiling. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You switch. Shift your weight. You control. Over to the right leg. Left leg's in tabletop. You pulse. Maybe left leg to the ceiling. You're here for 5, for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Control to lower. Lift both hips. You even out. Big inhale. Exhale. Blow away. Bone. Melt your spine all the way down. Love the work. I'm already winded. Give a little hug. Whatever feels good for those hammies here. Whew. My hammies love to scream at me. Bridges are killer. Little rock, side to side. All right, guys, let's focus on those low abs a bit more here. We're gonna start off finding that neutral pelvis again, so tail heavy here. If you do have any low back pain, any low back funkiness going on today, focus on an imprinted spine. You can fly in your low back for this series, that should support you, but if not, try your best to find that neutral spine here, so we keep or build that strength in that neutral alignment. Let's start off simple marching again. This time we're gonna keep our hips down. I want you to feel your belly button pull in so much, right leg floats to tabletop. Lowers back down. You switch, left leg lefts. Again, belly button in, exhale. Inhale to lower. I'm always gonna give a recommendation for breathing, but the most important thing in general is that you are breathing. So you kind of do what feels good for you. All right, if we're feeling good here, maybe hands behind your head. Curl yourself on up. Keep going with that marching. Belly button to spine. You think of widening through your low abs rather than letting them bulge to the ceiling. A little different sensation. Next time right leg comes up, let's stay there and hold. You're gonna twist and rotate towards that right knee and come back to center. Left armpit across your body, right knee, and back to center. Hello, obliques. Yes, we are here for 5. Nice and controlled. For 4. Belly button pulls in and up. For 3, 2. Next time you twist and rotate, you hold here. Reach your right leg long. Low abs pull into bend. Reach that right leg long. Low abs pull into bend. Your last 5. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let everything lower. Give yourself a breath to reset. Exhale. Curl yourself back up. Other side. Twist and rotate. Back to center. Right armpit across. Back to center. Last 3. Last 2. Last one. Keep yourself across and hold. Left leg long. Low abs pull into bend. Reach long. Low abs into bend. For 4. For 3. For 2. Last one. Let everything lower. Give yourself a breath. Oblique should be warm. Abs should be kicking here. We're going to go into a series of 5 for your abs next. Again, trying to keep a neutral pelvis if you can here. We're going to start off with a single leg stretch, bringing that right knee towards your chest. Left hand to your knee, right hand to your shin here. Any point your neck needs a break, you let your head go back for a breath. You can keep your head down the whole time if that feels better for you. If you're taking the challenge, you're going to keep that head curled up. When you're ready, on your next exhale, curl yourself on up. Reach that left leg long. You go into a single leg stretch. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Taking this into a scissor now. Left leg to the ceiling, right leg towards the floor. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Just constantly think, belly button pulling in towards your spine. Let's go for 2 more sets each side. Last set. Pilates V, heels together, toes apart, hands are behind your head, neck is supported. Lowering your legs onto the floor where you can support, belly button pulls in to left. You lower, exhale, scoop to left. Inhale. 3 more. Last one. You're going for a crisscross. Slow and controlled bicycle. You know I like to do this in class. If you take my class, armpit across the body towards that knee. Nice and controlled. For 6. We're almost there. Whew, I'm winded. For 4, you got it. For 3. For 2. Knees towards your chest. You're in a nice big ball here. Your last bit. Reach legs and arms long. You circle around. Big circle. Hug those knees towards your chest. Arms and legs long. You circle. Belly button pulls in. Nice big ball. You reach. For 3. For 2. Last one. You did it. Let yourself relax. Do what feels good. All right, we should be feeling nice and warm. Glutes are warm, abs are warm. Let's go ahead. Flip yourself on over your hands and knees. Give yourself a few cat cows after that, you deserve it. Round your spine, scary cat, look towards your belly. You arch, look up towards the ceiling. Nice little stretch for your abs. Really take this for yourself. Head roll, butt roll, any shakes or shimmies. Let's go for 2 more sets. Last one. We're finding a nice long neutral spine here. Abs are active. We're going to start off very simple serratus punches or serratus push-ups. Arms stay straight the whole time. Let your chest fall towards the floor. A little pinch of your shoulder blades. Reverse that, press, separate your shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. A little fall, a little lift. That's it. Small and controlled here. You're just waking up that serratus muscle in that shoulder blade, moving that shoulder girdle here. Abs stay super active. This is all gonna help for the next challenge coming ahead. Let's go for 3 more. For 2. Next time you're lifted, you stay lifted here. We're gonna take a few bird dogs here to start. So let's start reaching that right arm long in front of you. Left leg long behind you in opposition. Now that left hand, you lift out of that left shoulder. Find that serratus muscle again here. Everything lowers with control. You switch. Right leg, left arm. Lift out of that right shoulder, abs in. You lower, and you switch. Taking a few here. Abs are working a ton. This is one of my favorite exercises. Simple, but whole body is working with you, right? Shoulders, abs, glutes, stability. You are working your spinal extensors, all those muscles that protect your back here, so important. We are gonna add on just one more thing here. We're gonna get that core involved again. Next time, right leg left long, left arm long. You're gonna hold to your knee. Give yourself a big breath. Grow yourself a little longer. You're gonna round your spine into that scary cat. Bring that knee towards your elbow, abs in. Reach out everything long. Abs in, knee to elbow. Reach everything long. 3 more. For 2. I like to exhale on the way in. Inhale on the out. Last one. Let everything lower. You control. Switch to the last side here. Abs in. Reach out long. Abs in. Reach out long. For 3. Last one. Ooh, awesome work. Give yourself a big child's pose. Just sit back on your heels. Let your back relax. Whew. row here. We're gonna go into some sideline work. So options here. If we have any shoulder sensitivity, you can always lie yourself all the way down. I'm gonna come up on my forearm and elbow just to challenge that shoulder stability a little bit and to also get my obliques to work. But again, if you wanna lie down, you can always grab a pillow, do the same thing. Either way, your right waist is active. It is constantly lifting up and away from the mat or the floor beneath you here. Your hips are stacked one on top of each other. You're gonna start off by just reaching that left leg long. Flex those toes strong towards your face. You're gonna reach out through that heel so much that the leg lifts up a few inches, lowers back down. My glute kicks on right away. This is gonna be my weaker side. I already feel my left glute med working. If you don't yet, don't panic. We do have a few variations. Constantly think pushing that hip down. Option as well, you can take your top hand to the floor for support. Think lifting up and away. Neck gets tired, look down towards your elbow. If you like a little bit more of a lift, maybe that arm to the ceiling. Do what feels good. I'm someone who's just touching everywhere, kind of feeling out what's working. Next time your leg is lifted, let's keep it there and hold. Find your rotators. Toes to the ceiling, toes rotate towards the floor. Toes to the ceiling, toes to the floor. So can you make these rotations happen not just from your foot and ankle, but thigh bone, all the way up into your hip socket here. Same as we do foot and strap in my reformer classes, you know the deal. Let's go for 3 more sets. Rotators getting warm here. Last one. Keep that foot parallel. You're gonna find a nice hinge at your hips. Sweep the leg forward, stick your tails out, think neutral. Squeeze through your left glute, sweep that leg underneath you where it was. Sweep forward, simple. Reach out, you squeeze through that back leg. Woo. Sweep it underneath you. Trying your best to keep that leg at hip height the whole time. If you're feeling good here, you wanna advance it, adding a little bit of your upper body. Let's go for it. As the leg goes behind, reach your top arm forward and rotate your ribs down to the mat. You're gonna reverse that. Sweep the leg forward, shine your heart open to the ceiling, reaching that arm behind you. Again, leg goes slightly behind, a little squeeze through the smile line of your cheek. Ribs are to the mat. You reverse that, leg forward, shine your heart open. You're just getting into your ribs, your obliques a bit more. Left cheek starting, woo, to warm up here. Let's go for 3 more sets. For 2. Last one. We're gonna keep that leg behind you here. Ribs to the floor. Reach out on the diagonal as much as you can. Can you pulse that left leg up an inch, down an inch to the ceiling behind you? Squeeze that left glute. Wrap your abs in. Whew. Lift out the right shoulder. You're here for 8. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it. Tap out that left cheek. Woohoo! All right, guys. Flip onto your hands and knees one more time. We're not done with the left glute yet. Similar to what we had earlier, you're gonna reach that left leg behind you here. Lower your left toes to the floor. Squeeze that left glute, lift right back up. Lower and lift. Now I want you to notice my spine here. From my head to my tail, you wanna try and keep completely quiet. So your abs are gonna be working a ton with you here, focusing still on that left glute. Option, you wanna advance, play with your balance a little bit, maybe shifting weight towards your left arm. I like to take right arm for feedback, make sure my abs are working. You can reach that arm in front of you again, maybe taking it behind, make sure your hips are squared off. Whew. We're gonna advance, start to make rainbows with that leg. Up and over to the right, up and over to the left, up and over to the right, up and over to the left. Now do not be surprised if your right glute, that supporting hip, starts to kick on. It is working with you here. 3 more sets to each side. For 2. Last one. Find your center, hold. You're gonna finish it off, small circles, either direction here. Maybe playing with your balance again. Woo. Start to reverse for 10. Can you grow yourself a little longer? Lengthen through the back of the neck for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg. Maybe take a child's pose. See what feels good for you for a second here. Awesome work, you guys. We're gonna come back to hands and knees. We're gonna do one ab challenge here before we do all that on the other side. So find shoulders over your wrist, hips over your knees. I want you to tuck your toes behind you here. All you're gonna do is feel your low abs pull in to lift your knees an inch off the floor to a hover and lower back down. You do that a few times. Again, exhale, hover, lower back down. Spine stays long and neutral, ribs closed, low abs in. Serratus, those shoulders are working. 4 more. And you bet we're gonna hold that last one. And 3, 2. Let's hold here. Focus on belly button in. Challenge, you hold. More of a challenge, you have pelvic tilt. Tuck and release. Tuck and release. For 5. For 4, I'm shaking. For 3. For 2. Last one. Woo, I'm sweating. Give yourself a breath. All right, guys. Let's set up on the other side of our sideline work here. Left forearm, or you're lying all the way down. See what feels good for you here. Hips are stacked either way. Left obliques are active, lifting away from the mat. Start by reaching that leg long, small lift and lower. You are lifting just to where you can without sinking into your waist. So we don't want this. We are lifting. Think more of a reach out of that heel to lift. Top arm goes where it feels good. Right glute working. Don't forget about your low abs. They kind of like to turn off and hang out here. Try not to let them. Next time that leg is lifted, let's keep it there. You find those rotators. Toes to the ceiling, toes to the floor. Imagine almost as if there is no foot and ankle. Everything happens from your thigh bone all the way up into your hip socket here. 3 more. For 2. Whew, last one. All right, keep that foot parallel. You hinge, stick your tail out as the leg goes forward. Your hamstrings reaching behind you. Try not to tuck and collapse here. So again, leg goes forward, you stick your tail out, you hinge at your hip. Your back glute brings it underneath you. You sweep forward, right smile line sweeps underneath. You got this. If you are feeling good, add in that upper body. Leg goes back, top arm forward, ribs towards the floor, your abs are in. You reverse that, leg forward, open, shine your heart to the ceiling. Again, leg back, arm forward, ribs down, and you reverse to open. Feel your abs control the movement. Make it juicy for yourself as well. Hips stay stacked and quiet for 3 more sets. For 2. Last one. Leg goes back, arm forward, rotate your ribs to the mat. You're reaching at an opposition as much as you can. Squeeze that right glute, lift up an inch, down an inch. For 10, this is it. Abs in, lift out of that left shoulder. Grow yourself as long as you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Love tap, right cheek. You know what's coming next? Back to your hands and knees here. Reset, restack. Reach that right leg behind you. Right leg lifts and it lowers. Lifts and lowers. Lift and lower. Abs in. Maybe trying to get out of your left hip here. Shifting weight towards your right arm. Coming to your center. Find your abs starting to kick on a bit more. We start to make your rainbows here. Our top leg up and over to the left. Up and over to the right. Up and over. Up and over. Woo. 4 more sets. Find that burn. Left hip again might be turning on to support you here. That is normal. Both hips are working. We want them to work. You're building so much pelvic and hip stability here. So important for your spine, for your back. Once you're even, find your center and hold small circles. Try to keep the rest of your body quiet. Hard. Abs in. Maybe playing with that balance, maybe both hands support. Start to reverse. Out of that left hip, more to the right. You got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. You're out of it. Give yourself a breath. All right, guys. We're gonna finish it off here with a nice big plank. Now, you can kind of choose what feels good, whether a high plank on your hands or forearms down on your forearms and elbows. Let's see how you feel. Sorry guys, battery came up. So again, we're setting up for a final plank series. You can either take a high plank on your hands or forearms, see what feels good. We're gonna meet you with long legs, modified plank as well. You can always come down onto your knees. But let's meet there. Last kind of big series for this class. Right leg long behind, left leg long behind. I'm taking a high plank just because we worked on that serratus a bunch already. I want you to think slight tuck of your tail, pubic bone to your face. Your low abs are in. Your glutes are active, shoulders over your wrists. Let's just hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a breath. All right, now we know what that feels like. If you are on your forearms, you can stay there. This next challenge, we're gonna do pike into plank. So if you want, you can come up onto your hands or you just hold that forearm plank. If you are already doing a high plank, awesome. We're just gonna add in a pike with that. All that low ab work we took with the knee hovers, we're gonna take that here. When you are ready, go ahead, meet me again, hands and knees. Right leg behind you, left leg in. You're in your nice high plank here. Shoulders over your wrists. On your next exhale, feel your belly button pull in so much that your hips pike up to the ceiling. Dive your head through your arms, heels stay high. You unfold yourself, shoulders over your wrists. You're back into your plank. Again, low abs in, exhale. Hips lift. You lower. There you are. Again, hips lift. Let's go for 3 more sets. If you're really wanting to work those arms, maybe a tricep push-up. In that plank, maybe a wide push-up. Don't have the greatest amount of arm strength, so sorry if it's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Last one here. And then let's hold 10 seconds. Squeeze through your back legs. Low abs in, find a shake. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back on your heels. Give yourself a big breath. All right, guys. You did awesome. I'm winded. That was about 25-minute, 30-minute workout. That's it. I'm sweating. I hope that was good for you guys. I am gonna make a video that's just for stretches, kind of a cool down. So look for that. If you guys have any questions, any requests, just let me know. DM me, message me, text me. I literally just want to help you guys out. And I want to be there for you through this tough time. We're all there for each other. We're going to make it through. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching this, for doing this. It means a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.